What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Maddison Hill, and yes, it's time for another Pop Off with Maddison. For today's Pop Off, you guys, we're gonna be talking about Khloe Kardashian because the Khloe tea is plentiful, okay? So first of all, we're gonna discuss this new report about Khloe Kardashian and her ex Tristan Thompson because I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, it's a lot. There are so many allegations in this report. There's an allegation that Khloe is lying about being single and happy. A source is claiming that Khloe is holding out hope for Tristan Thompson. And there's also an allegation that Khloe's family is highly concerned for her future, that she's wasting the best years of her life. Yeah, like I said, there's a lot of tea that we need to sift through, so we're definitely gonna get into that. Plus, you guys, I also have some Lamar Odom tea for you, aka Khloe Kardashian's ex-husband. And while y'all know I'm normally very pro Lamar, unfortunately, the tea that I have for you today is definitely giving me the ick. But first, you guys, because this is the first pop-off of the week, you know, I have to check in and see how the House of Hill is doing, so let me know how you are, what you've been up to, all of that good stuff down below. Me personally, you guys, I need to fill you in on my new obsession. I need to talk to you about my walking pad from Deer Run. So y'all, I have the Deer Run A5 Pro, and let me tell you, now that I've moved into this new space and that I have an area for a desk and a walking pad, it has truly changed my steps game in the best way possible. When the arms are down, I can put it under my standing desk and get my steps in while I work. It's super lightweight, so I can easily move it whenever I need to record a video or mine and Courtney's podcast. I also love that I can use it for a more intense workout when my workday is done. You just easily adjust the arms, and with the arms in this position, you can get up to a max speed of 7.5, which is plenty for a run. Also, it's super quiet for anyone who's looking to get your steps in indoors, especially now that it's getting cold outside. You guys, check out Deer Run, especially because, like I said, they have a great Black Friday sale, and I know we're all gonna need to be ready for another House of Hill fitness challenge at the beginning of the year. All right, y'all, now that I filled you in on my latest obsession, I know you guys are like, Maddison, you teased major Khloe tea. Can we please chop and get to it? And yes, we can. So straight to the tea people, go ahead and help out your fellow straight to the tea people by dropping this time code down there in the comments. And now let's get to unwrapping these Khloe Kardashian, Tristan Thompson, and Lamar Odom facts. Okay, so you guys know, despite having 2 children together, Khloe Kardashian and Tristan Thompson have publicly been broken up for a while now. However, it's worth noting that since Tristan Thompson put Khloe Kardashian through multiple cheating scandals, we have not really seen Khloe or Tristan, for that matter, get into another serious relationship publicly. And now we might have a little more insight into why Khloe Kardashian hasn't jumped into a new relationship, or why she hasn't even been linked to anyone as of late. You guys, we have this new report from In Touch Weekly where a source said, quote, Khloe keeps insisting that she's happy with the way her life is. She says when the time is right, she'll meet someone naturally, but a lot of people in her life think she's just got such bad PTSD from how terribly Tristan treated her that she's shutting herself off from finding anyone new out of fear she'll get hurt again. This insider went on to share that despite all of the frickin' turmoil that Tristan put Khloe through, many of those close to her still think that she might be holding out hope that her and Tristan could one day figure it out. In fact, a second source spoke to In Touch Weekly, you guys, and said that Khloe, quote, has turned down so many guys, she just can't connect with anyone the way she does with Tristan. Now, this second insider went on to share that at the end of the day, Khloe has, quote, zero romance in her life, and it's, quote, really unhealthy because whether she admits it or not, she's obviously holding out for Tristan. Now, as far as Khloe's family is concerned, y'all know that the Kardashians have not totally ostracized Tristan Thompson despite everything he's put Khloe through. And in fact, they've almost welcomed him back into the circle a little too much for some of us. But at this point, it doesn't even necessarily sound like they're pushing Khloe and Tristan. They're just worried about Khloe in general. As this source went on to say, quote, this has been an ongoing worry for her family because they don't think it's healthy. 6 months ago, she promised Kim that she was going to get out there with her and go on dates and meet guys, but then anytime an opportunity came up, Khloe shut it down. Now, apparently, you guys, Khloe has made it crystal clear that she is okay being by herself. She's okay being celibate. However, her family allegedly feels like she's wasting the best years of her life and missing out on a lot of happiness. Allegedly, everyone is also giving Khloe a hard time about this, which if I were Khloe, I'm not gonna lie, that would annoy me. But ultimately, you guys, the source ended their insider info saying, quote, the big worry is that she's secretly holding out hope that things will work out with Tristan, which she swears isn't the case, but her actions tell a different story. It's sad to see her stuck in this rut, and her sisters are all saying they're going to find a way to snap her out of it. Okay, now while I obviously have a lot of thoughts on that, I first have to fill you guys in on this Lamar Odom tea. Now, with this tea, I want to point out, no one can ever come at me and say I'm not fair, because like I said at the beginning of this video, I'm usually very pro Lamar Odom, but this tea is not making me pro Lamar, you guys, and it is not showing Lamar in the best light. I'm just gonna go ahead and be honest right right up front. So earlier this month, you guys, Lamar Odom's manager confirmed to TMZ that Lamar commissioned a doll, specifically a doll that you use in the boudoir, okay? But the manager confirmed that he commissioned this doll to look like his ex-wife, Khloe Kardashian. Now, obviously, everyone heard this and had a visceral reaction. People online were saying WTF. People online were saying it was weird. People were saying, even if you did do this, why on earth are you telling people? Well, Lamar recently opened up about all of this on a podcast, you guys. He sat down on the We're Out of Time podcast, and Lamar alluded to the fact that this doll is good for his mental health. He said, when you think about mental health and how important it is, not just in today's time, but just, you know, from the beginning of time. Then obviously, you guys, one of the hosts went on to question Lamar how a doll that looks like his ex-wife is good for his mental health. Lamar responded saying, quote, for me, it would be. I mean, it's sick, but I think we're all a little off or a little weird. A little bit. He then made a joke about how he should sell the dolls. It was a whole bit, and you guys, I just was not buying it for 1 second. And after all of that, I'm not gonna lie, now I really need a shambong. So we're gonna go ahead and make this pop-off official and get to it. You guys, after this, I'm actually going to one of my best friend's first wedding dress fittings, so I thought it would be appropriate to use her little bridesmaid shams that she got me. Okay, so first, let me give you my opinion on this Lamar tea because it's fresh. In my opinion, you guys, I just don't think this is something that you should be sharing publicly, okay? I don't care what you're into. I don't care what you want to spend your money on because apparently these dolls are very expensive. This is something that Lamar genuinely needed to do for his mental health. I guess, okay? Again, whatever people want to do in the boudoir is what people should do in the boudoir as long as everyone's a consenting adult. What I have more of an issue with, you guys, is the fact that this just all feels, in my opinion, a little degrading to Khloe. I feel like one of the things I always liked and respected about Lamar is how he always spoke so highly of Khloe despite what they've been through in their past. I feel like he always spoke about her with the utmost respect, always put her on a pedestal. However, this is not giving that at all. This, in my opinion, is giving I need press, and the only way I'm going to do it is by doing something absolutely outlandish and unfortunately dragging my ex-wife into it as well. Lamar, you know I normally try to pull for you, but this was a big no for me. Okay, now on to that Khloe and Tristan report. Honestly, it made me sad. I know I would typically fill y'all in on a report like this and just absolutely immediately start going in on Khloe. I would start tearing Khloe apart for allegedly holding out for this man, but I don't know if it's my age. I don't know if I'm just tired for her, but you guys, truly my first reaction when reading all of this was that I just felt sad for Khloe. And I know a lot of you are probably already in the comments saying, Maddison, In Touch Weekly, should we really be placing this much importance on an In Touch Weekly report? But you guys know what we do best here in the House of Hill, and what we do best is we sift through the tea. So let's get into it. Khloe hasn't been linked to anyone publicly at all since Tristan Thompson, not even a little rumored fling here or there. Also, on the most recent season of the Kardashians, her whole storyline was about how she's okay being single, she just wants to focus on her kids. We saw Kim giving her a hard time for just wanting to focus on her kids and stay single. So I do believe that aspect of this report 1000%. I also believe that Khloe might be scared to let her guard down after everything Tristan Thompson put her through. I mean, let's be for real here, you guys. If you were with a man who tricked you into implanting your embryos into a surrogate, all while knowing he had cheated on you and was having a child with another woman, you would probably have some trust issues too. So I completely understand why Khloe might have some PTSD from her relationship with Tristan Thompson and have some major trust issues and be struggling to get into a new relationship. I also do believe that her family is concerned. Again, we saw this a little bit on the most recent season of the Kardashians. However, it sounds like Khloe Kardashian isn't quite ready to be open to somebody new. And whether that's because of her trust issues or because she's holding out hope for her and Tristan Thompson, or maybe a little bit of both, either way, although I know her family wants the best for her and they want her just to be happy and not end up alone, I do think they have to let her figure it out, which I know is so hard to do with people you love. But them consistently bringing it up, like one of the sources mentioned, I'm sure is just making Khloe want to be even more reclusive and even more nervous about opening herself up to somebody. And while I obviously don't think Khloe Kardashian should end up with Tristan Thompson, I mean, let's be real here, that's the understatement of the century. If that is honestly truly what she wants, then I'm gonna say something crazy. I feel like then that's exactly what she should do. She should do it. Now, will the comments be brutal? 1,000,000%. Will the public absolutely drag her to shreds for it? 1,000,000%. But at some point, you have to kind of block all of that out, which I know is easier said than done, and just do what makes you happy. And also, by the way, I just want to make sure I say this before we wrap things up. If Khloe Kardashian never wants to be in a relationship again, that's also okay. Let's normalize that as well. Not everyone needs to end up with someone. Now, I'm personally not trying to manifest that for myself, but I do want to put it out there that that is 1,000% okay. And if that's really what Khloe wants, then I think her family's especially got to lay off and let her live. Okay, you guys, that's all I have for you on this pop-off. That's the latest I have for you on Khloe, Tristan, and Lamar. I want to hear all of your thoughts and feels down below. While you guys are at it, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button and don't forget that notification bell. For more content, make sure you guys are following me over on Instagram and TikTok. And of course, don't forget to keep coming back here to check out my YouTube shorts. If you guys want to show me a little extra love or you just want to make sure I see your comment, don't forget you can also hit that super thanks button down below. And also don't forget to please consider joining our channel membership. It is so much fun. You get access to a members only live on Tuesdays, a members only video every single Friday. If you liked having a pop off on Friday, imagine how much you would like having a video every single Friday. And also you get access to the exclusive House of Hill group chat. You just go to my channel homepage and right next to the subscribe button, you hit that join button. You guys know you can also check out all of my merch over at my merch store at houseofhill.com. And on that note, you guys have a fantastic rest of your day and I'll see y'all next time.